college football. College football playoff implications on the line. This one should be massive when Oregon takes on Ohio State. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion.
That's reeled in. It's Smith. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
With a 1st down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Play fake, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
What you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Back to pass. It's Moore. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. End of the first quarter here, still no score. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's got space. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. You can't Can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number one for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, and try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get it down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Dropping back. It's Ncaan. Grab down the middle. It's Cross. A 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, drops back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. And the runner takes off to his right. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll give it to the running back. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Once you cross the 50, in many cases, it's 4-down territory. It is for this offense here, and they're able to pick it up.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest.
He's got a crease. He saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, you're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Ncaan. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They're going for it again. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And on the slide, he does have enough yardage to pick up that crucial first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line again, moves the chains for a first down. Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get the...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
This is just a game-changing play right here. Not only the interception, but the huge return on the back of it to set up the offense with great field position. Now they've got to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone. What a tremendous play.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Davison. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Ncaan. The pass rush closing in. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Over the middle, it's Moore. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
They'll try to run this one in. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up second and goal. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Inside the 25. Got an opening here. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
It's just a bad mistake, Chris. To start the second half, you want to put together a drive, go down and get points. The coaches talk about the middle 8, last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half.
Oh, he's bringing it back. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Here he goes. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Automatic in the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Here we go on 4th down. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Back to throw. It's Ncaan. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Gives it to the back. Fights off a defender. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
First down here for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Grinding away with the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. To throw, it's Ncaan. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Ncaan. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nothing there as the defense stops him for no gain.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Oh, what a huge stop from this defense. Chris, this is basically a turnover. You feel like this offense was going to get points, at least 3. They go for it on 4th down, and they're able to get in the backfield and sack the quarterback. I tell you what, this is going to provide a huge lift for that entire sideline going forward.
And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee.